Hey, it's Pete with GCI Turf Services in Greensboro, North Carolina. I hope you're having a great day. What this video is about is a turf grass renovation, and I'm going to answer 3 questions. Why you would want a turf grass renovation. Number 2, what is the process of a turf grass renovation? And number 3, what would the results be of a turf grass renovation? So, number 1, why would you want or why would you need a turf grass renovation? Why would you want to renovate your yard and go through all the trouble? Well, a renovation is basically is going to be for folks that are looking for a really high-end yard. To start, depends on what's in the yard. If you have a yard that's full of Bermuda grass or Dallas grass or any other type of wild grasses that are just really difficult to control, then a turf renovation may be for you. If you're in the situation to where you have a lot of fescue in the yard, but then you have a combination of broadleaf weeds, you may not need a complete renovation. It may be as simple as cleaning up the weeds, getting a good seeding job, and moving forward from there on a good fertility program. Mainly we see the renovations happen in yards that the client is just fed up with Bermuda grass and wiregrass. I know that a lot of folks grow Bermuda grass as a turf, but my personal opinion and the opinion of a lot of folks in this area is they consider it a weed. Technically it is a grass, a turf grass actually, that's grown on golf courses and in commercial settings and that kind of thing. But in most residential Greensboro, North Carolina, in the Piedmont Triad, they're looking for something other than a brown yard during the fall and winter months. So hope that answers the question whether or not a renovation will be right for you or not. Second thing is the process. Well, we come in, we start this process about the 3rd week of July. About every 2 to 3 weeks, we come in and do a glyphosate or Roundup application, and we do 3 of these. We'll do one, let a layer of grass burn off, kill off, ask the homeowner to cut the grass a little shorter, come in, do it again, do our application again, and then spray again. And then after that, we ask them to cut it down again and cut the grass down really, really short. You can see in the video here where the grass is almost down to the dirt. Well, the problem with Bermuda is it grows in layers. There could be a group of runners on the actual ground surface, and the first glyphosate application may not get down and may not penetrate the canopy. So we have to get rid of all the dead on top, and magically there's still green below. So with that final glyphosate application, we actually end up getting the majority of it, if not all of it. We come in, what you're seeing here are aerovators. They're hydraulically controlled machines with solid tines that vibrate. They're extremely aggressive in what they do. They break the ground up. We seed the ground heavily, between 10 to 12 pounds of fescue per 1,000 square feet. Give it a great feeding, calcium if needed, based on a soil test that we done a little earlier. If we need to adjust the pH, we'll do that as well. And then one of the last steps of the process is we will use some type of a cultipacker, slit seeder, something of that nature, to get the grass seed planted in the dirt, to get it pressed, to get seed to soil contact. So the aerovators are going to loosen the ground and create a great seed bed, and then we apply the grass seed, and then as you can see here, Jacob is going over it with a cultipacker, and this cultipacker presses the grass seed down into the soil where it needs to be. Of course, After this, it's totally up to Mother Nature or the homeowner or both to actually grow the grass. So I can't stress enough that if you're not willing to put forth the effort in the watering, I don't recommend doing a renovation. That's going to be a lot of money you're going to spend to redo your yard completely. If it's not watered correctly, then it's just not going to happen. Granted, you take a big chance on the weather, getting some rain at the right times during the fall of the year, and without the watering, it's you might be stuck with a dead yard the following spring. We've been doing this 15 years. I've yet to see that happen, but I have to throw it out there to let you know that there is some work involved on the homeowner's end after this process, and it's watering very, very aggressively daily for about 60 days. So it's a big commitment, and you have to be willing to get out there and get it done. So here you see we're going into a flyover mode, and you can see the yard is good and dead, and this is one of the things that I absolutely love about my job, is taking a property that the homeowner is unsatisfied with and turning it around in a matter of a few months. Actually, really, this process from start to finish may be somewhere around 5 to 6 months from the time we spray the first time until the time the homeowner cuts their grass. And of course, that all depends on the watering. Got to throw that in there. But you can see right here, here's finished product. This is the following spring after it's been cut several times. This client is actually on our fertility program, and it's been fed 3-4 times since the aeration or since the renovation. And you can see the end result. He has a very nice thick stand of tall fescue. We got about 99% coverage on this particular job. There was a few areas that didn't come in over there next to the mailbox, not the mailbox, but the utility box. And you can see right here the client is very, very well pleased. This is getting into the heat of the summer already. A slight bit of heat stress in the ditch line there. This is a turf type tall fescue. It's going to be a dark green color. It's going to be drought tolerant and disease tolerant, meaning it's going to tolerate some drought and it's going to tolerate disease, but it's not resistant. To my knowledge, there isn't a drought resistant or a disease resistant fescue turf available on the planet. If it is, I would love to get my hands on some. It would make my job considerably easier. But you can see here, he cuts this particular yard with a walker mower. It's cut at 4 inches, and really good result here. So, if you're interested in a turf grass renovation, this video hopefully has opened your eyes to the process, what happens, what goes on, what you can expect, how long it takes, and obviously the results. Here you see the flyover, and we're just real tickled with this. I love taking a yard that is just basically crap and turning it into something that this homeowner actually gets out there and just really enjoys cutting his grass. As he calls it now, his turf. He no longer calls it grass, it's called turf. So I hope this video has been helpful. You can contact us through our website, www.gciturfservices.com. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your day.